Street, and it is the best run that counts. This is Devon Smillie from Suwanee, Georgia. XGames Salt Lake City. This will be his 14th onside appearance. He just happens to own 6 total medals in this event, 4 of them being silver, 2 of them bronze.
Yeah, Devon's been right there so many times. Even last weekend in Japan, he was holding that leader spot until the last run where Courage slipped by him. So Devon's one of those guys, he wants a gold. One of the few guys who hasn't got one, but he's been so close so many times. His consistency at these X Games is one of the best.
So it's 3 45-second runs. Judges are using a 100-point scale here. Yeah, he got a silver. He had to settle for that silver out there in Osaka just 5 days ago. And then these guys had to pack it up, fly here to Utah, get out here, adjust to a completely different course. He's in, Devon Smillie.
Devon's on that tech game. He's going to manual around this course, do the craziest grind combos anyone's doing in a contest run. Whoa, an umbrella just fell on my head.
It's a good recovery.
Oh, Smith crank flip. He's unique, too. Nice bar over pegs. He cruises the course. He's not someone that's going to charge it because he's going to pack in the craziest, techest stuff you're going to see. And manually, he kind of has a mix, the Courage and Jordan mix of both those guys. Wow.
It's kind of cruise, but it's the flow. It's just everything's just dialed. Everything's the continuity.
He's
the
cruising,
way that
but that's his speed because he's got to stay at this speed to do these crazy tricks he's going to do.
If you look at it right now, we only have 2 scores in the 80s. Felix Prangenberg with that 86.6 and then Jordan with an 84.66. There's the buzzer, so.
Yeah, that's going to be a good run. That's going to be a big score. Yeah, there's been 2 banger runs and then a few slip-ups, so that's a third one. That's a full pull, so that's going to get in the top 3 for sure. I'm excited to see where that puts him now, if that gets him above that 84, because that was solid. He's cruisy, but it's nasty the whole way through. Look at that.
Just the steezy manual line.
Yeah. He's also like one of the 6. He's probably the best. Him and Garrett are some of the best BMXer and skateboarders, so they have a ton of skate influence in their style. So if you like skateboarding and you like BMX, go watch their video parts.
I knew it was going to be like that, too. I just had to tell myself, like, he's going right now, but he's coming right where you're at.
I was waiting for him to finish that sentence.
I know.
You had to tell yourself what. So here we go. We're waiting.
Let's see.
On the judges here.
Oh, sorry. Oh, Kevin's coming.
An 86. So
Kevin's coming right there.
that is almost 2 full points ahead of Jordan Godwin. So we'll put him in that top spot. Your Osaka silver medalist sitting in the top spot as of right now.
Devon and Jordan up there again, 1 and 2. Here we go.
We turn it over to Garrett Reynolds, sitting in that 7th place spot right now.
Here we go.
Not a familiar spot for him. You can never, ever count this gentleman out when it comes to BMX Street.
Never, ever. He's competing with all these best street riders in the world, but he's also competing with dudes like Shaun White and Nigel Houston as the best athlete in all of X Games history. And tied with Dave Mirra for another record I hear Dale now talking about. Switch whip over the rail. He's on. Let's do this thing, Garrett. This is something I just want to watch. I don't even want to say nothing. Pull over grind, mixing up big setup tricks in the middle. And to be honest, this is Garrett just getting a run in. This is insane, but he just wants to get a good run in. I could see it.
I was going to ask, like, changing up the strategy, you think, just to get one done, and then work on it in that 3rd and final round?
It's pretty smart. At 34 years old, he's like, all right, you know what? I'm going to get a nice run in there so I don't have all this crazy pressure.
So we'll see.
No, that's not going to put him in 1st place. I'm going to
just go ahead just in general, getting it in the overall sort.
That's going to bump him way up, of course. But
need 80 better than 81.66 to overtake Kevin Peraza to get in the medals right now.
Yeah, that 89 is huge. He's going to go way up there. And a lot of times, I hate saying this, but Garrett is so good, and he even said in his interview before, but people just expect so much. And this run is insane, and I hate even saying that this is a filler run for Garrett just to get one in, but it is. And I think sometimes he gets judged against himself.
So you see Kevin Peraza in the bubble spot. Oh, an 87.33. That's good enough for silver right now. Weekend here in Salt Lake City. Boyd Hilder, he started off with a great first run. Just had a little bit of a slip up. Looking to clean this up here in round 2.
Huge gap to over pegs, and that rail's like only a bike length long, so that makes it big and tech. Straight to the wall ride whip. No, Boyd.
Oh, he slipped the foot.
He's got a 76.33 with a slip up in his first run, so he's going to shake that off, save his energy, because
you know.
Yeah, we all know what's going to happen if he can pull that run. A 76.3 with a big slip up.
That's still good enough for 5th right now with everything that's happened thus far.
Yeah, they're rewarding for big stuff. That already shows. He's just got to get this run, and it's going to put him way up there.
Oh, both feet came up. I saw that right one dab at real time, but they both blew off the pedals right there. So he says, I'm going to call this one in the interest of self-preservation and save it for that 3rd and final run. Here comes Jordan Godwin.
Jordan God with the snaggletooth, another really hard grind trick. Switch feed 3. It's an easy one for Jordan, but he's putting this run together. He knows how to put a run together. Oh, my
God. Super tech combo.
Hanger, crank, backwards crook. Over switch-footed crank arm guy. This is why this guy gets scored high. He's always surprised with his scores. Nobody else is, Jordan. Your runs are insane.
There was a lot going on, and he still had 20 seconds left after all that.
He's doing it again. I think this is his 18th full pole in a row.
He had an 84.66 the first go round. He's looking at the silver. Finishes strong here again.
Wow. I think the crowd goes crazier for Jordan's runs out of anyone. That shows there's a bunch of BMXers out there. Because that is a tech run. You got to know what you're looking for. That right there to do in your run, that's something people put in their video parts and they're very proud of. He's doing it in the middle of an X Games run.
I thought that was going to be the buzzer right there compared to what happened in round 1. And after that, he still had 3 seconds left.
2 for 2.
2 for 2.
You were 89.33, Jordan Godwin.